me scry. Shadows of fate. Let me scry. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation. Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. Delved into destiny. Written in the stars. Shadows of fate. Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Thank you for Add ast.
Would you care?
If you ever have any questions about the
for it. Not be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Aha! There you are. Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading... If you start to feel seasick at any... Ready? And away we go!
One need not scry to know today's weather will be good.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance, some of them are fighting with the Shogun's...
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, if I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on... Shoot! I'll have to
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out. supplies are the absolute top priority, period. With the conflict between...
Understood.
Take heart. I appreciate that...
We're expanding the arm... Huh? Tepe, might I ask... Oh, really? Wait,
Seriously?
you've come a long way. I'm sure... Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency.
Not long ago, thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need, so I am not without my doubt. The sender's conditions, whatever other motives, naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you
Your Excellency? That's fantastic.
I understand how... I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements... However... When will the vision... That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission... I suspect the Vision... Traveler... To confirm. Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint...
Whoa, what? Swordfish too? Is this a... It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit.
Although this appointment breaks... Great! So when do we... The members of Sword... I have already written the special ops unit comprise...
What about me? I want to make a
Of course. I'll arrange some...
All right! One successful operation coming right up.
Okay, sure! Well, Traveler?
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation... I'll be straight with you.
You mean...
Normally, we're stationed here because of all the Ronin
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of. Delves into depth.
Let's get
Animal
down to
Tech
business.
6308. Swirl, Mark 2. All protect us.
My blade!
Let me scry.
Finally, how's this? To the ferry.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. That said, the ones over there are tougher.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
That's not even. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2. But Captain, if we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough.
Yep, the Traveler eats everything.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in.
It's my lucky day.
Shadows of
Stand clear.
decided by destiny.
How's this? Finally, No.
Delved into destiny.
Taste my flames.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Fall before me.
Shadows of fate.
Will end you.
Fate is upon you.
Take this. Taste my blade. I'm ready.
Let the show begin.
Delved into destiny.
Fall before me. Fall before me.
Shadows of fate. Leave my space.
Fall before me. I've got your hand. One strike will suffice.
Let me scribe.
Like this.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool.
Captain!
Captain,
Great. But what's next?
Finally, we got it done.
What? No way.
Oh,
Hey, these guys, honestly. Forget them.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? But with since you're back...
You bet!
Good. Thank you. I gave him he expressed it now.
A special...
Yes. Recently, stranger still. The Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. It's not urgent when Teppei...
Is Tep... He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through.
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay? Raising their...
Wow.
I read it in a novel.
You're serious?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval... It's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to her ex... Let's go collect...
Will Paimon get...
Of course.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. You'd better watch out, I wouldn't be so confident if I were you.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made. Let's take a break.
With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my scryglass hazy.
This should be the place. But Sankanomiya was right. Doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments...
Let's do... Quiver!
Yikes! A huge launch, Drew! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Written in the stars! Let's dance. Shadows of fate.
Glad has monster doesn't make it anyway. The good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
Wow. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line.
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of... On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to invest. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys.
Tepe, don't...
Now that you mention, it could be that the Tatarigami is more...
Urabashi...
A god. Look, there's the...
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Menkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But the Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That's...
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slap?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And since Orobashi... When Orobashi attacked civilization, but now that... Alright, you should report... Hey.
Tepe's sure made some... Let's report back to...
There's still a long road.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too.
Approximately how...
I haven't had the chance to do a full count.
Kokomi.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. Goro, have you...
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still,
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsors, the
But why would the Fatui do that? Forget that. All soldiers who have shown...
Wait a second. Speaking of... No! Let's go check...
Scry the sky.
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing? Just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Fighting. If only I were stronger still. They gave it... Delusion. So... What's the... Gosh. I've been getting more and at first I'd find I was a little more beat than usual. This is a real shame. Guess I didn't receive the favor of... Hey, when our uniforms are ready. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner.
Tepe. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order. The vast majority are showing some loss, sadly.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though.
Okay. This whole fiasco is certain. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force to organize an operation. If we want to... It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the if we spend any longer...
Very true. I gave this some thought. Not many places meet these. I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my scryglass hazy. Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from?
Make sure to keep up.
Let me scratch!
I'll put you on. Let's
Stand clear! Swirl! Mark 2! That's not right!
Well,
Fate is upon
be
you!
a killjoy. We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far. The loneliness of death.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have I seen
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive! I will end you. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. Go on, all you got. Go!
You can't run! Delve into destiny!
Run! Well, neither can I. Isn't this you, killjoy? We've only just begun. This is bad. This isn't over.
Absorption test.
You can't run!
Stay right there.
Shiver!
I slipped up. I miscalculated. Now this idiot must have a death wish. Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Purging transgressions. God, shadows of fate.
Judgment!
This is Her Majesty's gift.
Out of the frying pan,
Got you. Out of my sight.
Winter, shall you venture?
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations,
So, you're another
Signora and child. I didn't know you and my two least. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, I think you've got the wrong idea. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to? You're getting all worked up over nothing.
How can you say this is
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling.
So, the Fatui started the
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, eternity stretches things out over a long time. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for the more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they...
Hey, calm down.
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's positive. Your brain's... It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were...
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to...
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine made. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. Every side of me is the real me. This is a human society. At the... Study humans a while long.
Right! Paimon was...
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Naru? Well, maybe you should. Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the... I must say... Well, anyway... That...
A hindrance? Should you...
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to... You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did...
Because before pursuing the eternity of her nation, since the physical body will eventually turn, and since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains.
So, that place that she carved...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing it. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last...
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like the grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The truth is, you want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there and you...
So this is your plan? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by,
You're a fast learner. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of youth that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's
Has no one else ever...
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter. The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume... Perhaps it's because...
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would've...
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form, in your dreams. More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both... At some point, she started going down a path that became increasing... You know, A never said goodbye. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her...
Aw, Miko. You...
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
There's a part 2?
Ouchie. Leave my space. Delve into destiny.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny.
Prepare to be blown away.
Delve into destiny.
Let the show begin. We're fine.
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden?
How do I put this?
Wait, what? So all of this was a
You are the most important part of the plan. Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the stat.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Travelers...
I don't... It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan... Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guess.
All of the sudden, you're entertaining guests? Hyman's real...
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me before one makes a plan.
Don't...
You must understand the situation. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her Yes. But now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight up.
Yes. It's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of... Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the...
So, what should we...
It will be easier for us to start with someone from So my plan is to incite
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she also appears to be standing right behind.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now.
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to—
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering—
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it.
all of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the shogun?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-san.
As a servant, loyalty to the shogun is my duty. And as a warrior,
Even though she will one day.
the Vision Hunt Decree is the shogun's chosen course.
Huh. It's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly—
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring— and your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly—
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the shogun ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan. I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the shogun. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the shogun pales in comparison to him. How could he ever even dream of acting—
3 days. Come back here in 3 days. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before you.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, she will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days.
That was so scary. Paimon wasn't expecting, but Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal.
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her. As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but...
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. Is this the professional?
She is a...
Wow, a ninja?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties. However, convincing their most chronically late... Here's what I need you to do. Go into town, and it would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would... For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission, but since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of... Now you're... The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiu Matsuban, don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here.
Toma, you there? It's us! We're back!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle go?
Not just yet. We saw people...
So, it's still not over. I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with...
I see. You have been through a lot, I understand. You need evidence. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now, perhaps...
what do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention... Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt Decree poses no threat, and would stick to her decision.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that, it's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping...
If only there was a way we could distract the guards
Yoimi is...
That's a very Toma-sounding, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god, while they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the...
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer... It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of... Oh, man.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt Decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be... This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch...
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking of...
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when...
All right, first let's go to Hanami... firework. The extra large fire. You sure can. As it happens, I made this but it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse. And, don't worry, it's just a...
We'll give it...
Well, we got our distraction. Now we just...
You! The warp...
Oh no!
Scry the sky.
Stop! I have orders...
Yikes!
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them. Scry the sky.
pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak after I get the document. Let's meet back at Komari T. Also, if I do get caught...
Is this really... Anyway, let's make a...
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helps you. I feel so... No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about. Here you go.
My lady, what are we
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryo... In addition, we have... Of course, it seems that Kuji-Ai was right. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Kuji-Ai. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui and Ina...
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just think...
Again, we'll just have to trust Kuji-Ai. She is
if Paimon remembers correctly, let's pack up our things and get ready to...
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off.
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we have.
Hand them to Sarah. She can...
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the... I don't understand. Not a single word. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship endured by the utter disregard for human life?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her
So, the Tenryo Commission?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefit?
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the Fatui, the head of the Kujo...
Well, the things you wanted to see, but surely... You are...
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryo rebellion is... Yep.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the... You must find a way to recreate the If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the... Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put... Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows?
Cut it out, Fox Lady! This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hope.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive,
I will protect you.
Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go!
Keep going.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Shadows of fate. Flash! Delve into death. Quiver!
I must. Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Fate is upon you.
Storm the front!
Draw.
Let me scry.
Get them! I must withdraw. I've lost.
Brace yourself.
Flash!
Allow me to strike first. Don't hold back.
Delve into
Show me what you've got.
No turning back!
I dare you!
Show me what
Let
you've
me
got.
scry. Decided by destiny.
Strike!
Show me what you've got.
Flash!
Delve into destiny. My vision is clouded.
Don't hold back!
Judgment! Strike!
Battle for Get them! Watch your step!
Quiver!
Soldiers, quick!
Let me scry!
Show me what you've got!
Strike!
Get them!
Glory to the Shogun!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw. Soldiers, quick!
Flash! Impossible! Judgment! Lights out!
I won't forget this.
Quiver! No turning back! You can't run! Judgment!
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Withdraw.
Train harder. Stop! Sarah, have you gone in?
Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne, and
So this is how my documents went missing from...
should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master.
Yes, I have dealings.
He just
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of... So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of... It appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you be...
Betrayal! The Fatui may think they are using me. But when the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall after. None can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the...
Yeah! He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior.
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught... But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of...
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the...
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who am I? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn and... Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's... The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat.
Senor is the one behind all this? Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said...
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well...
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's... You can sit? All right, then.
The way people charge in here as they please. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have missed. Have you learned your lesson?
Oh no! What is she?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you so you came to expose... I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their almighty shogun? That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning? They're For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun, I'm not sure you realize quite how much
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us... You are aware that the loot... Then I will deign to share this A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Shadows of fate, written in the stars. Judgment, shiver.
You can't run!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Into the frozen void.
Judgment!
Delve into destiny.
Into the frozen void.
You can't run!
Yeah. Let me scribe.
Judgment!
Looks like overtime. Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Detestable.
You can't run!
Lights out. I must leave no stone unturned. Delve into destiny.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors. Into the frozen void. You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid. flame smolders!
Ready, steady, go! Go,
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Shadows of fate! Judgment! Steady as stone.
Not every wound will heal.
Let's dance. Delve into destiny. Shadows of fate.
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
God protect us.
Not every wound will heal.
You can't run!
I must leave no
Shiver!
Let me scry. Hey?
Who dares call me a witch?
You can't run!
All must burn!
Someone needs assistance. Let the show begin. This was not foretold. Leave my space!
Judgment!
As a dutiful maid would. Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go!
Who dares call me a witch? Not even ashes will remain. Not every wound will heal.
You can't run! Punishment!
Let me scry.
What a nuisance. Looks like overtime today.
Steady as stone.
every wound will heal!
Written in the
Who
stars!
dares call me
I must
a
leave no
witch?
stone unturned.
Let me scry!
So you know your stuff, huh?
You can't run!
Steady as stone.
Not every wound will heal!
No! I'll protect us.
Judgment!
So strong! But how? I am a Snizhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like
there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So, we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely. If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only the Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have... Individual ambition is inherently what you might not realize is that all too often, people have... Consider this. No one will lose their life. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspiration. Traveler, there seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matter... That's right. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my... So be it. Well then, you who would Your arrival has brought a deafening static. Lights out.
Strike dead! You can't run!
Shadows of fate! Destiny cannot be denied. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. Someone needs assistance.
Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Steady as stone.
Judgment!
This ends now. Strike dead!
Come on, we can do it.
no stone unturned.
Inferior.
My reckoning. Let's go.
Yeah. You can't run. Judgment.
Steady as stone.
Evasion is futile.
I missed a spot.
Punishment.
Inferior.
Let's dance. Oh.
Yeah. Hi. Huh. Hi. Huh. 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 Leave it all to me.
Strike dead. This ends now.
You can't run.
Evasion is futile.
Delves into destiny.
Judgment.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
I must leave no stone unturned.
You can't run.
Let me scrub.
This ends now.
What a nuisance. Leave it all to me.
You can't run.
Delves into destiny.
Judgment.
Evasion is futile.
Shiver.
Steady as stone.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
I missed a spot.
This ends now.
You can't run.
Inferior.
Hi. Oh,
Evasion is futile. Strike dead.
Shadows of fate.
This ends now. Strike dead.
You can't run.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Leave it all to me.
Strike dead.
I'll protect us.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Hi. Oh,
you are an enemy that requires special attention. Strike dead! Instabilities will be removed. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Strike dead!
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Shadows of fate, written in the stars. You can't run.
Lights out. This world, a fleeting shadow.
As a dutiful maid would.
Your verdict is decided. Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Delve into destiny. Decided by destiny.
Your verdict is decided.
Yeah! Punishment!
Time to clean up.
Judgment! Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you! You
This
can't
world,
run!
a fleeting shadow.
Lights out.
Your verdict is decided.
Let's dance.
All will be severed.
Leave my space.
Your verdict is decided. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Punishment! Decided by destiny! Delve into destiny!
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
All will be severed. All desire can be broken. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Ready, steady, go! Let the show be.
Fate is upon you!
Lights out.
You can't run! Judgment!
All will be severed.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
This world, The fleeting shadow.
Shadows of fate!
Punishment! You can't run!
Your verdict is decided.
Written in the stars!
The fleeting shadow.
Delve into destiny!
All will be severed.
Judgment! Shiver!
You've lost, eh?
Yes.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the these ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward? So are we to just abandon the notion of progress? For the sake...
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. But is this nation worth existing for? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such—
Miko, retract. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my—
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your—
You humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any— But I have experienced it all. That is why I have
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh? Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to— Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? This is your plane of euthymia. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. But I have so much to say to you. Let me—
How long will that—
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall, so it will probably take me another few centuries to—
Seeing you again is a—
Since you are willing to admit that.
What a child. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, but with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward, you are...
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was so maybe the reason Yaimiko is...
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking.
Seems like someone's in...
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my Still, you did end up victorious. I gather.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fae cause plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very...
Wait a second. Did you... As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Nosie's...
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any...
You did... for once...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had... As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And I've kept it in... She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case... Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential... Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan... Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The trip... Well, what's done is... so... anyway... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat. And the time has come for the As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may... What would you like to know about? That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there is one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form...
So, you mean there are...
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance... The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be... Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human... Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis.
What the?
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro...
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal, as far as the world was aware, there were not two, but one. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood.
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto...
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding...
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god who...
Wow.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also but if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her tie. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relation...
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight.
I wish you the best of luck. As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. After leaving Inazuma,
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our...
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable... In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you... Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, keep it safe. Is that all? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to...
Who in their right mind would do...
Okay, I'll stop. Now, I see. But that is merely... Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be... Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to... Oh, did that all get a little heavy for you? Are you sure? Okay, keep it safe. There was me.
Who in their right...
I see. Your ambition should be perhaps the reason you do not possess. Continue on your journey, and...
that he stays safe.
Add.
My experiment. Let me scribe.
Swirl, Mark 2. Let the show begin.
Shadows of fate.
Yeah. La 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 la.
Go Bark decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
Animal test 6308.
Delve into destiny.
Absorption test.
Shadows of fate.
Swing blade. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Written in the stars.
Prepare to be blown away. Let's dance.
Let me scribe.
Absorption test. A minor.
Let the show be.
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny. Let me scry.
Come on, we can do it.
Shadows of fate.
I'll protect us.
Animo test 63.
Let's dance.
Wingblade. Swirl. Mark 2.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you. This was not foretold.
Absorption test.
Let me scry.
Stand clear.
Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go!
Delve into destiny.
Absorption test.
Let me scry.
Wingblade.
Yeah.
Delve into destiny. Shadows of fate. Animal hypostasis emulation. Let me scrub. Decided by destiny. Be gone. My vision is clouded. Delved into the stars are fading. Yeah, I'll protect us. Come on, we can do it. Wingblade.
Whirling snow!
I see how it is.
Judgment! Take flight! Lights out. My apologies. Healthy body, health. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Judgment! Kami-sama! Surrender! Take flight! Shiver! Wings of darkness! Come! Sever night from day! You can't run!
mind! Light embrace the ice! Whirling snow! You can't run! I can fix this! Sakura swirl! My apologies! You can't run! We're way behind schedule.
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
What's the hurry?
Nice fight!
Frozen.
Like
As you wish me for that.